Welcome into the Greater Texas Ford Dealers inaugural Female Athlete of the Month. From Texarkana to El Paso, the Panhandle to San Angelo, the Permian Basin to East Texas, Waco, Wichita Falls to Lubbock, and many points in between. We celebrate the remarkable achievements of female high school athletes based on performances on and off the field and courts. From Class 6A to private schools, it's the Greater Texas Ford Dealers Female Athlete of the Month. Joining me now, the GOAT of Wichita Falls Rider Soccer, the one and only Jimena Rodriguez, who just so happens to be the Class 5A Greater Texas Ford Dealers Female Athlete of the Month. Well, a big congratulations to Jimena here, and we want to give you a big shout out for this honor. What did you think when you heard that you were the best in Texas?
I was excited. My parents were excited. I was excited myself. I never thought this would happen, and I'm overall excited, speechless.
Well, no one ever thought that you would get the all-time soccer goals record, and you did just that. I think about Ryder and all the tremendous athletes that have come through that school over the years. What does it mean to you to know that you are the all-time GOAT when it comes to scoring goals in a career with 92?
It's amazing that all this hard work I've been putting in for my entire high school had finally paid off. I felt amazing. I accomplished something, and something I will forever have with me.
Was there ever a point where you realized, hey, man, I might have a shot at getting this?
Yes, actually, one of my games, I scored 5 goals. I was really happy about that. And then later on, knowing that I had one more goal left, so that was my point. That was my challenge to get that one goal for the next upcoming game.
You score so much. I think you just scored a couple of times in this interview in the first couple of minutes. It's pretty amazing. Talk about the art of scoring. Are you one of those girls that just feels like you can score from anywhere on the pitch?
Honestly, I feel like whatever comes to me, like sometimes I can shoot from like distance and I shock myself. But honestly, like wherever the ball, whatever I'm at, like I'll just shoot and hope for the best and hope that it goes towards the goal.
Which one do you enjoy the most? Is it that passing ball that goes over the middle and you head it in?
Yeah, that one feels really good.
It hurts a little bit at the same time, though, right?
I mean, honestly, if you hit it with the right part of your head, it feels good. But if you hit it with a different part, it's just like, no, it just hurts.
It's so rare for an athlete in high school to be able to start and contribute from their freshman year. You did that. Pretty amazing stuff. And to do it at such a powerhouse like Ryder, how are you able to pull that off?
Honestly, being consistent, being challenging myself to being the better player that I was from last year to this upcoming years, making sure that I just play my game.
It really is amazing what kind of run you guys were able to put together. Freshman year, you go to the second round. Sophomore year, you had a ton of injuries on your team. You had ACLs, ankle injuries, all kinds of stuff. You weather that to get to the third round of the playoffs. And then back-to-back years of getting to the regional final, you ran into two powerhouses from the DFW Metroplex area. Grapevine took you out your junior year. They went on to win the title, and then Colleyville Heritage this year. As you look back at your team, what are you most proud of about the girls and what you've been able to accomplish?
I'm proud that we don't ever give up. Like no matter if we're down in a game, that we give it 100% our all. That we are consistent. We don't like to lose, so we make sure to work our entire butts off from the beginning to the end of the game.
And I think about Ryder, you don't have the numbers of some of the major metroplexes, and yet you're able to compete with them. How do you do that? Because it's almost like you're kind of like the little engine that could, and you do.
Honestly, just playing the way I know I have been since I was little, being able to become practice, 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 being practicing and lead practicing as many times as I can, and then the amount of I practice is what I put into a game, and I just feel like that's what has helped me the most.
Tell me about some of the girls that you've enjoyed competing with over the years.
I've been playing with Bella Pillow, Mia Gilmore, a bunch of others since I was little. And we just have this chemistry together. And with some of the new girls like Kimora, Mariah, Bella Wood, all these younger girls, and being able to play with them now is just it's just so exciting. We all connected. We ended up playing learning each other the way how we played on the field and building this chemistry that we have now.
Talk about your school. I know there's such an unbelievable passion for all sports. You know, as you advance through the rounds of the playoffs, it's amazing all of the fans that come out to support you girls. Tell me what it's like to be in that community. It's such a tight-knit community and how much everybody supports everybody there.
Yeah, this past our regional tournament, there was a bunch of people from Wichita. We're a small community, so seeing all of them come out to our game this past regional tournament was really something that I will forever remember. Like I was on the game, I was on the field, and being able to look up, seeing that it was packed, felt good to not only me but to the entire team, and that felt really good.
We hear so much about Rojo, one team, one family. Tell me what that means to you.
One family, one team means we play as a team, that we make sure that we communicate. We we don't just do things for ourselves, to make sure we do it together. Yeah.
Your coach, Carl Weersma, was the one that nominated you for this honor. What has he meant to you? Because he took a chance on you that freshman year, and he's been your coach all 4 years.
He's been such an amazing coach since my freshman year. He's always has taught me, don't ever give up, just give it your 100% all. I know that I can always go to him when I'm struggling at a game, because he'll give me one of the best advice.
He talks so much about your amazing character and what an amazing kid you are. You'll do anything for the team to win. And you're also a great leader out there, pushing your teammates to be the best they can be. What is it that you like about leading?
I like that anybody is able to come up to me, no matter if they're shy or anything. I just love that they're confident to come up to me and ask me for advice. And I'm more than welcome to give them any kind of advice, because I would like them to be a better player than what they are right now, to becoming someone better in the future.
It almost seems like you enjoy in their success more so than your own success. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, I like them both. I like mine, and I also like helping other people too.
Now, I heard some kind of rumor that you're a shy girl. I don't believe that for a second. Is that true?
Yes, I am. When you first get to know me, I'm just shy. I'm in my little shell. But once you get to know me, like all the other girls have, I'm loud. I'm always full of joy, always laughing.
We can't get you to shut up, huh? Once you feel comfortable. I hear these stories too that you have so much nervous energy, especially before you play. But then you're able to kind of channel that nervousness into greatness. How do you do that?
I always end up texting my coaches or friends, and they're always telling me, like, don't be nervous. Like, being nervous is good, but once you're on the field, everything will go away and you're gonna end up playing your game. So that's exactly what I do. When I get on the field, everything goes away. I play my game, and my mindset is to win the game.
Well, you talked about being loud. I mean, you're almost like an extra coach out there. Do you feel that?
Yes, for sure.
Well, you really are the true essence of what a student athlete is. And I know your school has a great academic school there. Um, Talk about why the classroom is so important to you. You've been a person that excels in the classroom as well with A's and B's.
I think education's a big thing. Making sure we have good grades and everything. Um, Being able to not only do soccer, but to be able to work on our education at the same time. That takes a lot.
How would you describe your soccer game to somebody that doesn't know?
I'm very competitive. When it comes to the game, I always want to win. I don't like to lose.
Who are you the biggest fan of any professionals that you kind of look up to and emulate a little bit?
Um, I've always looked up to Messi or Alex Morgan. They both have they're very consistent in their games. They're confident with the ball. I just like how they are able to move with the ball, able to pass, shoot, just being able to see them really makes me want to do those type of things and makes me want to practice even more to become a better player to be just like them.
Well, you're going to do great because you're moving on to college next, and you're going to play college at Midwestern State up there in Wichita Falls. Interesting school with some interesting alums, with Dr. Phil all the way to Miss World. Tell us what enticed you the most about that school.
um that school is not only close to home with close to family, not close to friends, but I just like the environment. I like the setup of the school, um being able to make new friends. I've gone to a couple ID camps. The coaches are really nice, so are the players, and being able to be a part of that team soon, it makes me really excited because I already know somewhat of what they go through.
I know you had a lot of choices from Tyler to St. Angelo and, of course, Midwestern State. What's the whole recruiting process been like for the all-time goal scorer from Wichita Falls Rider?
Um, it's been really exciting to be able to play soccer in a, a an upper level. I've been looking forward to being I've been looking forward for it, being able to compete with more advanced girls. I'm just excited.
So, looking at your family life, you have an older brother and you have a younger brother. What are the family dynamics like for you in the middle?
I'm very protective. I'm protected all around. Um, I'm like, I guess you would call like the troublemaker, the trouble child. Always stressing my parents. They tell me they're the reasons I'm the reason why they have white hair. Me for that.
So, you're very protected by your two brothers, but then you're also very spoiled at the same time, right?
Yes, I'm very spoiled.
How about your parents and all the support that you've received from them, driving you around all these games, the rain delays, and all over the place to support you, all the sacrifices that they've made to be there for you?
My parents will forever be my number one fans. Ever since I've started soccer at the age of 6 to where I am right now, them committing themselves to taking me to all these places, I'm really grateful for. I'm grateful for everything that they've done for me, taking me to all these soccer places because they want me to become a better player myself, and I love them for that.
You have so many great athletes in your family and so many soccer players. You talked about starting at the age of 6. What was it about the sport that you fell in love with?
I feel like being able to play with girls on the team, being able to connect with all of those girls, including my coaches. Um, I feel like me and growing up, um, I feel like I've loved soccer. I've been loving soccer more and more the more I grow up. Soccer, like scoring, just makes me excited. Just being able to score and make everybody cheer for me, like it's just something exciting.
Well, you play soccer year round. You've been doing the club soccer thing forever. It's been your primary focus about what you've done athletically. How much has the club team helped your regular team as you've been going for these state championships?
Club soccer, that's a big thing. I feel like it um really helps me with a bunch of things that I have struggled with. At practices, that's where I make sure to work on those things. So when it comes to club games and any other games, I make sure to fix those things. And club is just it's just fun.
You're such a great example for little girls that grow up at Wichita Falls Rider and they want to be soccer players and be great like you. When you look back at your career and you come back at a class reunion, say a decade from now, what do you want to be most remembered for?
I want to be probably the goal scoring. Being the most goals scored. That's just a big accomplishment that I've made by far as of right now, and hoping to do some bigger things in the future.
Well, Jimena, so great to celebrate you. Congratulations on all your success. We can't wait to see what you do in college. Congratulations on being the Class 5A Greater Texas Ford Dealers Female Athlete of the Month. Your Greater Texas Ford Dealers is so proud to recognize the hard work, dedication, perseverance, and passion of so many Texas high school female athletes who inspire us all. Here's this month's winners. And don't forget, you can see their interviews at Greater TX Ford for Greater Texas Ford Dealers. From Class 1A to 6A, plus private schools, we celebrate them all. Thanks so much for watching the Greater Texas Ford Dealers inaugural Female Athlete of the Month. See you next time.